Hey guys, it's Kenton Becker with Land Home Financial, and I'm here again with another weekly video tip for you. Now this week's tip, I want to talk about a really cool new program and it has to do with extending your rate lock. In previous videos, I've talked a little bit about when to lock your interest rate, what locking your interest rate has to do with, like buying down points. But one question I get all the time is, hey, while I'm shopping for a home, can I lock my interest rate? Or here's another common one. Let's say you've put in an offer on a home that's being built by a builder, and it's going to take that builder 4 months to go through that process of building your home. Do you just sit on the sidelines and just watch the market and see what happens and hope it gets better? Or do you have some control where you could lock in that interest rate? I'm proud to announce that we do have some programs that will allow you to do these extended rate locks. Really, at the end of the day, I want to answer a few questions about what this program does. What does an extended rate lock mean? Well, basically, it's allowing you to lock in your rate for an extended period of time. The traditional amount of time is about 30 to 60 days. With these extended programs, you can go up to 240 days that you can lock in that interest rate. Now, why would you want to lock in the interest rate while you're shopping? Well, really it's just protecting you from the market changes. Any swings in the market, changes in the market. If the market's really volatile where it could increase, you kind of want to protect that by locking in that interest rate early so you don't have to worry about it jumping up in the future. This is available on conventional and government loans, so FHA, conventional products, things like that. So there's a wide variety of options here that will fit your needs. Again, you can lock up to 240 days, which should cover any amount of time you're looking to do. And basically how this works is it does require an upfront fee. Depending on how long you're locking, it's either going to cost you 0.5% or 0.75% of whatever loan amount or purchase price you're looking to buy. If you're buying a $300,000 home, 0.5% would be $1,500. Now that's a fee that you're going to pay up front. However, that fee does get credited towards your closing costs once you actually purchase that home. So it's not like you're paying that fee and it just vanishes. But it is non-refundable. So if for some reason you decide not to buy, you can't get that fee back. That's kind of the risk that you're taking on these extended locks. Let's say that you lock in your interest rate and 3 months later the market is, wow, it's awesome. Rates have dropped. Can you lower that rate? Yes, you actually can. You have a choice to do a one-time, that's the key, one-time, and it's called a float down. Basically what that means is if you locked in your interest rate for 4.75% and all of a sudden, or 3 months later, the interest rate is now 4.25%, you can actually float that rate down to the 4.25% and now you get that better interest rate. So that's a pretty cool thing. It allows you to still take advantage of a better market while also protecting you from a bad market. Now, why would you not want to do this? At the end of the day, why you wouldn't want to do this is if the market is already showing signs that the rates are improving. You don't want to lock in your interest rate for 6 months if that market is drastically improving because of that additional cost that you're going to pay up front. Why pay that extra cost and have to deal with that extra rate lock if we're in a market that's improving? The other reason you wouldn't want to do this is if you are going to be purchasing a home in the next 30 days or 30 to 60 days. At that point, you're better off in a good market just waiting and moving forward on your house purchase and then locking in with a regular interest rate lock. So there's a few things to consider here. Definitely something the loan officer can go through with you. Give me a call if you have any questions on this or if there's anything I can help you with. If you have any questions, you can also comment below. And thanks so much for joining me this week and have a great week.